Hi, welcome back to my SAP Developer channel. In today's in today's session, we're going to focus on BTP overview or BTP administration in general. The BTP topics are very broader in scope, but for this particular series, we're going to focus on a general overview of BTP and some of the administration topics of account setup and account model in BTP. And we continue to learn different services that are being offered in SAP Business Technology Platform for extensions and integrations and also database and analytics developments. I'm thinking about having 4 to 5 sessions to cover these topics. And let's get started with the first one that is going to be BTP overview in general. In this picture, you can see there's a cloud ERP in center, and there are some other business solutions on top of it. It could be an SAP solution or non-SAP solution to fulfill to run your business. And then business technology platform covers all these business solutions with extensions in terms of app development, automations, integrations from one system to another system. Could it be from SAP to another non-SAP systems also? And data and analytics for database warehousing and also for cloud analytics purpose. And of course, last but not the least, artificial intelligence everywhere in every cloud application development, integration, and data analytics. AI is being greatly leveraged. So, what is cloud ERP that is in centers? SAP's cloud ERP solution is going to be S4HANA. There are two flavors or two options, S4HANA private cloud or public cloud. But whatever it is, both options are being termed as cloud ERP solutions from SAP. RISE is being on the private cloud side as a name or the business strategy approach that SAP is using for customers who wanted to migrate from ECC to S4HANA private cloud. And grow is the other business terminology that SAP is using for customers who wanted to migrate to the public cloud version of S4HANA. There are several differences between RISE and grow, or private cloud and public cloud, but we're not going to discuss those details in this topic of series. Here we focus on what is BTP in association to your cloud ERP solution. Your business technology platform will support your cloud ERP or other business solutions in 5 different ways. You can see all those 5 components or categories we can call. So you can say app development is the number one. The automation, business process automation. You got integration services, and also data and analytics, and as well as artificial intelligence. So we're going to look at these different categories in detail in the next few minutes as part of this first session. The main driver for business technology platform for cloud ERP solutions is to have the core clean. So we don't want to extend any of the standard apps in S4HANA or any other ERP solution that we're talking about. Instead, we keep the core clean and then extend the applications or analytics in a different service that is closely or tightly integrated to your cloud ERP solution or any other business solutions that is sitting on top of or is integrated with your cloud ERP. With that, your core will be uh, not customized a lot, and then you can extend, you do all your customizations in the business technology platform by using one of these services that are provided as part of ready to use or subscription based from business technology platform. So what is business technology platform? As again, it's a platform as a service offering from SAP. So you got multi-cloud environments possible. You can call these our um, uh, these support different environments like Cloud Foundry or Kima or ABAP runtime environments. These different environments provide runtimes to support or to create, to develop and integrate your solutions to the other applications in your landscape. So just moving on to the details of the services of business technology platform, you can say the five different categories that you can see: app development, automation, integration, data analytics, and AI. AI is you have a separate category, but you have the co-pilot and the services that are being part of AI in every other business service that you have it in BTP. Not only in these BTP services, these services that are result of the AI category, AI services can be leveraged directly in the ERPs itself. So let's start with the app development. So here I'm going to talk about very high level a summary of these services, but in the later parts of this series, we will talk about these services in detail. We'll start with app development. So app development consists of build apps, build work zone, and some build code and etc. So there are some of the tools or services involved in app development are listed here. So build apps is for creating simple no-code applications, and build code is for your pro-code development using Business Application Studio, and you have SAP Joule as your co-pilot tool that you can speed up your developments in build code or Business Application Studio for your complex app extensions or app developments. Your app developments could consist of UI5, Fiori, um, UI5 Freestyle, or your Node.js and CapM applications could multiple custom applications developments could be possible using build code with Business Application Studio. Build apps is a, a successor of app Keyword, the no code tool, it's for citizen developers where uh, no uh, coding experience required, and then they can simply develop an app using graphical user interface with drag and drop functionalities. And Build Work Zone is a portal-based um, service enabler tool. So this is going to keep all your content, your custom content and your standard content um, in a portal in your custom in your custom enterprise portal. It's kind of very similar to your Fiori Launchpad, but it has more than what Fiori Launchpad can do. It's not only Fiori apps that you can put it in WorkZone, you can put a lot more in WorkZone. We're going to look at these services in the system in few minutes from now. So we got automation, build process automation. This is for workflow management, starting from purchase requisition to invoice approvals to FI to invoice locker removals and approval follow-ups. Every uh, integrated business process can be automated using build process automation, and you don't require coding or any complex integration knowledge required for doing the or working in or developing applications in or build process automation. And then the next category that we have is integration. It's a complex integration, so you can do B2B API integrations. You have several readily available connectors and also business content from SAP for connecting to your ERP or cloud ERP solutions and other cloud solutions like SuccessFactors and Ariba, and you can name any SAP services. You also have external open connectors to be able to connect using integration suite. So it's very powerful. You got every possible connections that can be achieved using integration suite. And you also have an advanced mesh, advanced event mesh, which is going to be a very powerful event driven messaging processor services can be done using this event mesh. We'll look into these some of the services in detail in the next few sessions. And you got data analytics. There are three main services here. It's HANA Cloud, which is you can use your HANA Cloud as your database platform services. You could do modeling. You can use as a database for your app developments. Uh, and then this can be used as a backend services for your analytics cloud solutions and also for your datasphere. That is a core SAP's data warehousing strategy on cloud for the future data integrations as well as data warehousing and governance. Entire data fabric is going to be with SAP DataSphere in the coming months. It's got AI. So we got AI Core and AI Launchpad services that could enable your AI services that you can leverage in multiple areas in your um, BTP and as well as your cloud ERP solutions. So that's about a very high level summary of what is business technology platform category, different categories, and we got some services, and we leverage these services depending on our requirement, from right from extensions to automations to integrations and data integrations, analytics, and etc. So let's take a look at these services in the system. I'm going to take you to the system. I have my trial instance here. Um, so we're going to cover the administration or the navigation of cloud, global account and sub accounts, and then quotas, space quotas, um, spaces, and security administrations and cloud, and a lot more in the part two of this series. Today, we'll focus on different services that I subscribed as part of BTP, and then give you a look and feel on how this uh, service is going to look like. So starting with the build code, I got a subscription for build trial, free trial subscription. So I'm going to click on this build code. It's going to take me to the build portal where I can start creating my applications right from here. Create, and it's going to ask me, are you going to create a build an application or build process automation? So if I pick this one, it's going to ask me to uh, are you going to create a build app, which is a no code, completely graphical user interface, or you're going to start using build code? So we'll start with build apps. So, and then I'm going to hit the build apps, and it's going to ask me web or web and mobile application. I'm going to choose one and then give a project name here. Let's say build apps is my project name. I can say my first build app. That's going to be okay and create it. So it's going to take me to an user interface screen where you can see the buttons, the titles and input fields and drop downs and etc. So you can create your app by using one of these tools that are available on your left hand side panel into your design canvas, and then you can also connect to your backend systems and get the data from there for running this app. So I just wanted to give you a look and feel about how does build app look like, but we will come to this build app in a later stage. So similarly, I can create another project for it. My build code. This is I already prepared something. It's nothing in there, but when I click on my build code project, it is going to invoke me Business Application Studio, where you can see all the extensions that are part of your Business Application Studio here. You can also have, as I said, Joel is your co-pilot, and you can type in and give some commands to the Copilot saying you wanted to create a service, you wanted to create a table. You can just type in your commands saying that something like that, create two columns table, name and ID, and then just send this instruction to the Joule. So it's going to prepare a syntax for you, and then you can start using this syntax in your project. So this is how your Copilot can enables you to perform your work much faster and easier. So that's about build code. And then there is another component as part of your build, that is build work zone. So as I said, you can create a work zone from the service. Work zone is kind of a portal where you can build your site and add your tiles and other content to this one. It's going to be your digital portal where you can have all the required content published. And then that's about all build, the first part of components. And then we have automation. This is going to be build process automation. This is also going to be part of um, the same cat the build app. So you can say I go to the build and then start creating a new project for build process automation. So this is build process, and you give a project name, and just click on so you can see I haven't set up it yet. I will set up this build process automation service for the next session. So similarly, there are other services in integration suite is the powerful service. So we create iFlows to integrate between one application or one database to another database, or one APIs to another API, get the response, request and response back using integration suite. So we have the service already subscribed, so you can see that this is how the integration suite is going to look like. Um, I haven't started any developments here. I can add capabilities, and then my capabilities are going to be integration scenarios to start with, and then manage APIs after. So um, um, that is the starting point for integration suite, where you will be building complex integrations between different processes. That's not a complete data integration service. It's a process integration service where you integrate the orchestration of the process from one business um, activity to another business activity. It's taking some time to activate, but that's fine. I said activate and then leave it. It's going to be available for me in the next sessions on the integration suite. And then the later one and the last one for this today's topic is data analytics. So we got DataSphere service. I can get this service outside of BTP, but with the new agreements, you get the DataSphere as part of BTP service as a subscription. And you also have HANA Cloud as a service, and also Analytics Cloud. And Analytics Cloud is always used to be a subscription based, which is outside of BTP as a service offering. But now with new BTP EA contracts, you can use Analytics Cloud and DataSphere both as part of your BTP subscription. So you can go into the BTP and then start creating a service for DataSphere Analytics Cloud for the newer contracts that are part of BTP. Your CPEA contracts will continue to have them as a separate services outside of and not to Analytics Cloud especially, but DataSphere can be always part of your BTP service activation process. So that's AI is actually nothing more to talk about in this session. Well, there is a launchpad. We need to subscribe to AI Launchpad, and I don't have the subscriptions available or quotas available for me to show you on how I will work on AI, and I haven't got any experience or anything or more information in AI at this moment. So I'll focus more on these four components, and then understand in detail in the next upcoming sessions. There is a good resource for explaining this to start with. That is learning.sap.com. So this is a good starting point for you to start with and understand the high level BTP services and of and administration and some of the details of the services here. So with that, I wanted to conclude this first part, and then we will connect in the second part, that is going to be account administration with services, sub accounts, sub accounts, and then space and instance creations. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.